Dievier has recently introduced the Nomad Heritage boot, which seems to borrow much of the Red Wing Heritage Classic Moc toe boots aesthetic. With the black leather, white contrasted stitching, and wedge sole, they look like they could be siblings. Under the hood, the Nomad is actually a very different boot. But are they any good? Let's get into it. Welcome to Stray Reviews. I'm Lee and I'm here to help you find the best men's lifestyle gear and apparel. And today I'm reviewing the Dievier Nomad Heritage boot in onyx leather. This is actually the third iteration of the Nomad, and it seems to be moving away from that sleek, low-profile Metropolitan look and toward a more work boot vibe, which might be why these look so much like my beloved Red Wing Classic Moc toe in black prairie leather. They've given them a shorter, rounder toe and added a little bit more height to the wedge sole. They've also done away with the longer wraparound laces and returned to the standard length. The Nomad Heritage is made with a 2.4 millimeter steer hide leather upper that's been heavily corrected and has a pretty strong matte finish. They have brass eyelets, they have no speed hooks, and round waxed cotton laces. They also have a leather pull tab and a rolled leather collar. Dievier has also done away with the lace loop on the tongue, but it is still gusseted up to the 5th eyelet. The insides are lined with that same soft leather lining that I've come to appreciate from Dievier. And there is rough out leather at the heel to prevent slippage. The footbed is topped with leather and is removable, and that's actually a feature that I very much appreciate. These boots are 360-degree Goodyear welted, and they sit on top of an EVA wedge outsole. The Nomad Heritage sells for $180 and is made in Mexico. If you want to take a closer look, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Also, if you want to check out the My Favorite Things newsletter, and that's a monthly email where I share my favorite footwear and men's apparel each month, then I'll leave a link for that down in the description as well. All right, let's start off with the good of the Dievier Nomad Heritage boot. First of all, this is just a great looking boot. It captures that heritage work boot aesthetic while feeling almost like a sneaker. The Nomad is very comfortable right out of the box, and unlike my Red Wings, they really require no break-in before feeling comfortable. The leather lining is soft and supple, and the footbed is nice and squishy, and I love the fact that it's removable so that I can replace it if it ever flattens out on me, or if I want to take it out and put in an orthotic, I can do that as well. One of the things that I really like about my Red Wing Classic Mocs is the black prairie leather with the white stitching and sole, and it just looks really cool with all that contrast. The Nomad Heritage looks amazing really for the same reason. They have a great casual vibe and they just really pop. The construction on these boots is excellent and the welt is clean, which I always look for. The Dievier really does pack a lot of value here at $180. One of the things that I really appreciate about all of the boots that I've picked up from Dievier is that they seem to have it locked down on their sizing. I'm a size 10 on the Brannock device. I got a size 10 in the Nomad, and the fit is perfect, and that has been the case with all 4 Dievier boots that I've owned. I greatly appreciate not having to play the size down or size up game, hoping that I get a good fit. Hey, if you appreciate getting the size right the first time you order a pair of boots, then tap that like button for me. Okay, let's talk about the bad of the Dievier Nomad Heritage boot. Well, at $180, I'll be honest with you, it's really hard to knock these boots. If I had one concern, it would be for the longevity of these EVA outsoles, and that really has been a concern that I've had with every version of the Nomad. I do prefer a rubber outsole, but I understand how these EVA outsoles keep things more light and more comfortable. Since these are more of a daily driver than they are like an actual work boot though, it is likely that I don't really have to worry about this sole. The other thing that some people may not appreciate is that DVA seems to have moved away from the traditional mock toe construction where the two pieces come together and has switched to more of a decorative mock toe. Obviously, that's not a deal breaker for me because I'm a big fan of the Grant Stone Diesel boot, which also has a decorative mock toe as well. You tell me, does it have to be like a true mock toe construction for you? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, I'm gonna give you the bottom line, but if you're getting some value out of this today, then I wanna invite you to subscribe to the channel so that you'll catch my upcoming reviews. Okay, the bottom line is that the Dievier Nomad Heritage boot may look like the Red Wing Classic Moc, but on foot, the experience is very different. And it really is not an apples to apples comparison. The Nomad is very comfortable, is well constructed, and they look great. And they are an incredibly good value at $180 and might just be the best value I've ever seen at this price point. If you want to see my review of the Red Wing Classic Moc, then check out this video here. I want to thank DVA for sending me these boots for review. My opinions are my own, and I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you over in the next video.